I'm Calvin Chapman with the HGP SPORTScast. Guyana-born Canadian Football Hall of Famer Alex Bunbury to have the title of International Football Ambassador for Guyana conferred upon him by the Guyana Football Federation. Here's more.
Club career. Born in Plaisance, East Coast Demerara, Guyana, Bunbury started playing professionally with the Hamilton Steelers, where he was managed by John Charles, also having one-year spells in the Canadian Soccer League with the Toronto Blizzard and Montreal Supra. In 1993, after an unassuming season for West Ham United, he moved to Portugal's CS Maritimo, going on to become the club's all-time leading goal scorer in the first division with 59 goals. In his second season, he won the Foreign Player of the Year award, and he scored a career-best 15 goals in the 1998-99 campaign, helping his team to the 10th position in what was his final year in Madeira. In early 1999, after requesting a move to play closer to his hometown of Montreal, Bunbury returned to North America and retired after 2 seasons with the Kansas City Wizards of Major League Soccer. Subsequently, he took up coaching, first with Bangu FC, then at the Minnesota Thunder Academy. Bunbury was inducted into the Canadian Soccer Hall of Fame in April 2006. In 2012, as part of the Canadian Soccer Association Centennial Celebration, he was named to an all-time Canada 11 men's team. International career. Bunbury played in all 3 of Canada's games at the 1985 FIFA World Youth Championships in the Soviet Union. He made his debut with the senior side in an August 1986 Maryland Cup match against Singapore and went on to earn 65 caps and score 16 goals during 11 years. Bunbury ranked 4th in the all-time soccer's list in June 2008 and 8th in the appearances. He represented the nation in the 30 FIFA World Cup qualifiers and played at the inaugural 1989 FIFA Futsal World Championships. Bunbury's final international was a November 1997 World Cup qualification match against Costa Rica, a game after which Paul Dolan, Geoff Anger, Frank Wallop and Colin Miller also said farewell to the national team. The Guyana Football Federation will host a farewell cocktail event for Mr. Alex Bunbury as he departs Guyana on the 25th January 2016. At this event, the Executive Committee intends to bestow upon Mr. Bunbury the title of International Football Ambassador of the Guyana Football Federation.
An outstanding spin bowling performance spearheaded by Suleiman Ben placed Barbados Pride in the 2016 Nagico Super 50 final. The 2014 champions will clash with defending champions and hosts TNT Red Force tomorrow after defeating Windward Islands Volcanoes by 7 wickets in the second semi-final. Pride spinners accounted for 8 victims, with Suleiman Ben leading the way via a miserly 4 for 26 to dismantle Windward Islands Volcanoes for a meager 175 in 45.4 overs.
Devon Smith. And I think they're going to ask the question that has been given by umpire Wilson. It happened in slow motion, near enough.
Loud shout for LBW, and he's given him. Umpire Joe Wilson had a long thought about that.
Is that another one gone? Yes, it is. So a 4th wicket for Suleiman Ben, and again it's that bounce.
Jason Holler's Chargers then cruised to a 7-wicket victory at the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad's capital, Port of Spain, yesterday evening, closing on 179 for 3 to set up a rematch of the 2014 final where they overpowered Red Force. Wesley's opener and vice-captain Craig Braffett led the way with an unbeaten 80 runs.
7-wicket victory. So the result, Barbados have won.
Sean Embrack will now tell us what's happening in sports this weekend.
Updates. Petro Organization, in collaboration with the Ministries of Education and Health, along with platinum sponsors BPATS through its Nestle Milo brand, will kickstart the 4th edition of the Milo Secondary Schools Under-18 Football Tournament Saturday, January 23 at the Ministry of Education ground, Carifesta Avenue. 32 schools will vie for top honors and bragging rights. Chases Academy are the defending champions. They will play Tocqueville Secondary at 3:30 p.m. while East Rumveld and St. Winifred's Secondaries will kickstart the action at 11 a.m. after the ceremonial march past commencing at 10 Saturday morning. Golfers will assemble at the Lusignan Golf Club East Coast Demerara for the Prabudial Ramdial Memorial Golf Tournament this Saturday, January 23, as the 2016 season commences. The Open Medal Play Tournament will tee off at 12:30 p.m. Past President Brian Ackett, who was singled out for his positive encouragement to Vish, will be expected to put up a good performance in honor of his late friend. Defending champions of the late Vish tournament, Joanne Dio, is expected to make a spirited defense of her title. Up for grabs, first to third place trophies, best gross and nearest to pin prizes, with a surprise package from the sponsor. The public is invited to view the tournament, which tends to last between 4 to 5 hours. The GCA's trophy stall GISC and Stars Party Rental Cricket continues this weekend with 4 matches, while 2 in the NBS Second Division 40 over will be played on Saturday and Sunday. In the First Division tournament, MSC play GNIC at MSC, DCC hosts GYO, Everest are at home to Police, while GDF and TSC collide at GDF. On Saturday, MYO face GCC at Border and UG face off with Ace Warriors at GNIC. In Sunday's game, UG take on GCC at Border. Finally, basketball. Action in the Gaba Interclub Senior Tournament continues on Sunday at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall with a third and final game to decide the winner in the senior category. Pleasance Guardians drew first blood, winning the first game against Colt. Colt rebounded last Sunday night to level to set up an expected action-filled final game on Sunday. Downtime is 7:30 p.m. And that's your HGP Sports Weekend Sports Update. I'm Sean Imba.
And that's all for Sports Now. Your weather forecast is up next.